Hi guys, welcome to my first ever video on my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely bricking it, and it feels really weird to talk to myself. But a lot of my friends encouraged me to do this because I don't know, I feel like it's always kind of one of those things I've like really wanted to get into but never had the courage to do it. So here I am. Okay, so obviously it is 2021. 2020 is in the past now, and yeah, I thought I would sort of start with a bit of an introduction to me kind of video. I was going to jump straight in and do like a fashiony kind of video, but then I thought actually I think I'd prefer to do this kind of thing, so people can actually see who I am. So I basically asked on my Instagram for people to sort of put questions up, sort of ask me questions, that kind of thing, just so like I wasn't just rambling about things that interested me. I just wanted to sort of put a question out there and see what you guys came up with. Yeah, so I've actually had quite a few responses to this, which is good because I actually thought people were going to be like, what's she doing, especially because there's quite a lot of people from like school and like uni that follow me now on this account, so I kind of thought people might like judge me a little bit, but it's nice to see that people are actually engaging and sort of supporting something that I want to get involved in. Okay, so the first question I got asked was tell us about yourself. I always struggle with these ones because I never know what to say. I'm 23. I turned 23 in December, and I live in London. I'm like not in London at the moment. I'm at my parents' house in Suffolk, just because I came home for Christmas. Well, I came home as soon as Tier 3 got announced in London, and then I've kind of been here ever since. Obviously it's really bad in London, the whole COVID situation, so I am sort of staying here for the foreseeable. Hopefully go back in February. But yeah, I was born in Cardiff and lived in Wales for about the first 5 years. Yeah, I think I was 5 when I moved to England. So we set up our new home in Suffolk and we have been here ever since. So that's where I am obviously at the moment. I don't speak any Welsh. People always ask me, they're like, oh, do you speak Welsh? Like, you know, or they like say something in Welsh and I'm like, no idea. But Gavin and Stacey is one of my favourite programmes, so a little bit of Welsh. And what else can I say about myself? So I have a little sister. I say she's little, she's like taller than me and brainier than me and prettier than me and all that sort of stuff. She is 3.5 years younger than me, so she's 19, and yeah, we get along really well. We're really close. Kind of always have been, but I definitely would say since I left to go to uni, that we've literally been like inseparable. We speak every day. She's up in Hull doing medicine, like I said, the smarter one. So yeah, there's just 4 of us in my family. We're quite a small sort of immediate family. I went to uni. I studied history, and I graduated nearly 2 years ago actually. That's quite a long time ago. It feels like it anyway. But yeah, I did history at uni, at Royal Holloway, which is the University of London. It's part of those, and it's down in Surrey. So yeah, I studied for 3 years there, and now I am an events coordinator at a company in East London. So we work in Tobacco Dock. We did like all kind of events. We did like roadshows, that kind of thing. We have different clients, and it was basically my job to sort of like do all the event side of things. And then obviously as an events company, COVID hit us quite badly. I still have my job, and we actually have done really, really well as a company, because we created like an online platform and to do events and stuff like that, and that is now like what I'm sort of involved in. So I'm doing a lot more of like online stuff and doing a lot more like PR. So yeah, so I'm quite excited for a bit of normality, so I can actually return to my job, my proper job role, because I haven't done it in nearly a year, which is quite crazy. Like this time last year, I just started my job and just moved to London, and it was all really, really cool and good, and I was travelling a lot with work. Like we'd gone all across the country. We were supposed to go up to Edinburgh and Glasgow, that got cancelled. We were supposed to go to Portugal in November, that obviously got cancelled. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to my like sort of normal life to return. Okay, so then the second question, sorry, I'm reading them off my laptop. So my second question is my favourite shop. So my friends will know that I'm literally obsessed with Zara. Like my housemate always laughs at me because I literally go into Zara to take something back, or I'll just say, oh yeah, like let's just go for like a little like window shop or something like that, because Covent Garden's really not far from it's literally just across the river from us. So yeah, we always go to like Covent Garden and go sort of like window shopping, but I am that person that literally walks into Zara and picks up everything, and then she comes out with like a bag always, and like if I return something, guaranteed I'll be coming out the shop with something. And yeah, all my friends always say to me, they're like, how do you like even find something in Zara? Like I go in or I like look online and like don't like any of it, but I don't know, I just literally love it. I'm obsessed with it. Another go-to I'd definitely say is ASOS, just because you can get like every single brand that I seem to like on ASOS. Yeah, I've become really into Mango as well, and yeah, my favourite shops are, yeah, probably like the kind of European shops like Zara, Mango, and then ASOS just for like the staples and stuff like that. I love it. My mum was like listening outside my room. Great. Right, so my next question is favourite skincare, hair product and makeup product. It's cheating a little bit, it's not really a hair product, but it is a hair tool. So I got this, it's the Bondi Boost like wave wand. I got it for Christmas. I literally have wanted it since like last summer. It's like an Australian company, and it's just so cool. Like it basically, you like put your hair in like this, and then it like crimps it a little bit. I don't know whether it's like crimp, because it's not like that, like, you know, when you used to do it when you were younger kind of thing. It's like a mermaidy kind of wave. But yeah, I absolutely love it. But so that's something that I got for Christmas, and definitely like my favourite hair thing at the moment. So yeah, my favourite then skincare product. It's something that I have only just started using it. So I got my sister, it's the Caroline Hirons, I can't say it. It's like the no nonsense like skin guide or something like that, and I got it for my sister for Christmas, and it is amazing, like so good. And now like I feel like a bit of a skincare like freak. I've got really into it. And me and my sister were like sharing tips over Christmas, that kind of thing, and this is like my favourite product so far that I have been using. It is the Ren Ready Steady Glow tonic, and I love it. Like I love it so much. So I got it as like a tester and like a kit from Ren, and literally it's like it's 100 ml, and it's literally my favourite thing. Like I can already tell like a difference. Like literally like all my like blackheads and stuff like that, like that obviously are congested in my skin, are like all coming out. And literally I've used it for like a week and a half and I've already seen like my skin just looks so much healthier. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite skin product. Okay, so favorite makeup product, I've got two that I would definitely say like one I can't live without anymore, and that is the Pears like transparent soap. So it's not even really a makeup product, but I use it as a makeup product. So I saw loads of people sort of start using it, and it's just like literally like transparent soap. You just put a little bit of water on like a spoolie and then rub it on the soap and then put sort of like literally like brush out your eyebrows, so it kind of gives a bit of like a laminated effect. I'm too scared to get my eyebrows laminated because I've heard a few horror stories of like brows getting stuck on and like going crispy and falling off, and it really scares me because I'm like quite precious about my eyebrows. So yeah, so I literally use that and then I just like literally don't have to touch them and they stay in all day. Like it is so good. So yeah, that's definitely something that I can't live without. But then these are like my new favorite kind of product. So it's like the lip cheat liner in the shade Walk of No Shame, and it goes with this also Walk of No Shame lipstick. They're both from Charlotte Tilbury. It's just so nice. Like I got it for my birthday because I really wanted to like, I see loads of people like into their lipsticks and stuff like that, and like they always look really cool and stuff like that, and I literally never ever bothered to put anything on my lips. But now I'm like well, obviously today I'm not wearing a thing, but I'm now obsessed with like putting like lipstick on, that kind of thing. And this is definitely like, it's just such a nice colour. Like obviously it is probably not for like an everyday look, or like in the day. I don't know, it could be an in the day, but when I've worn it out to like an evening meal or like a serious occasion kind of thing. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite product. Another question that I got asked was my favorite Christmas present. I got these for my sister. I got these for my birthday from my sister as well. But these little Huggies with my initial on it, and I just thought they were really cute. Like I've like got like some gold ones from Ash and Miyu, but like I just thought these ones were like so cute and just like really quite like personal, kind of, I don't know, like quite different as well. So I definitely would say they're like my favorite Christmas present. Okay, so the next question is something that makes you happy. I would definitely say there's like one like main sort of standout. So I'd say any time spent with my friends or my family is probably like the main thing that makes me happy. Like I literally, there's nothing better than just having like a really good day out, like, or not even a day out, like I literally just love spending time with like my family and my friends. Like I could just be doing anything, like especially like in 2020, like me and my friends didn't really get to do much, but like even when we'd go around to my friend's house and we would literally just sit on like the sofa, we'd cook for each other, and that just makes me happy, like that kind of thing. Just like being able to see everyone, especially because like obviously like I live in London, so like I don't get to see like my friends as often as I'd like want to, but like when I come like back from London, I just love spending time with them, and literally just doing like anything. But I'm really excited for like 2021 and being able to like plan stuff, and the same with my family. Like I literally could be doing anything with my family and like I'm happy. One thing that definitely I've like felt was like saddest times, I think, in 2020 was the fact that I didn't really get to see my family. So like usually in Easter we go away, as like my dad's side, we go away, and we have been doing this since I was like 5 years old. Like I literally can't remember the first time we actually went. We go away and we stay in like a cottage or a house, that kind of thing, rent it out for all of us, and we just like do like really fun activities. And yeah, and we didn't get to do that this year. Like obviously in 2020 it got cancelled. We have booked it again for 2021, but again that's like end of March, April time, so we don't actually think, well, we don't know if we'll get the go ahead, like we just don't know. But yeah, that's always like when I'm on holiday with them, with my family, like that is literally like, I love it. Especially like my cousins and I are like so close, like literally we're so close in age. Like my sister's the youngest, she's 19. My cousin Annalie is the oldest, she's 24. So like we're all really close in age. There's 4 girls, 2 boys. The girls always gang up on the boys. And yeah, it feels weird to not have like spent so much time with them. Okay, so my next question was, do you believe in star signs? I actually never used to be bothered in the slightest about like star signs and all like planet alignment and all that sort of stuff, but I've actually really got into it. And yeah, like me and my friends, like we always like tag each other and like share each other like our like star signs and stuff for like that month, or like, you know, that kind of thing. I would really like to like learn more about it, and sort of like learn all about like the planets alignment. I do have like a star sign app on my phone. I'll put it in the link like below, because I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But it's like really cool. Like it tells you like obviously like what the moon like affects your star sign, and like all of the different elements and stuff like that. And I actually really like some of it. I like open it and it will like tell you like, oh, you're like today you're being really hot-headed, like you need to like do this, do that, like calm, like. And sometimes I'm like, oh my god, this is so true. So like I definitely would say like I'm becoming more like interested and more like, yeah, like more like in that sort of frame of mind. I definitely would be more like open to learn a lot about it. So if you've got any suggestions, then please let me know. Just like message me on Instagram or like message me on here. Take 2. Sorry, I just took a little break because I wanted to go have a walk and it was starting to get dark, and yeah. But anyway, back, and my penultimate question was, what are your goals for 2021? Usually I set New Year's resolutions, but it's kind of pointless because I never ever, like I don't think I've ever like followed one through till like the end of the year. So like this year I really want to do something that like I would actually stick to, and something that I feel like would make me feel like better. My friend Chloe put up a YouTube video, and it was really cool. It was basically, she said about how she's going to she's got like overall goals for like the year, but each month she's going to kind of like make smaller goals to like contribute to the bigger goal, which I thought was a really good way of looking at things. In 2020 I really struggled with like my body, and like the way that it literally was just like constantly up down, like fluctuating in weight. Like sometimes something fit me and then the next week it wouldn't, like all of that kind of thing I really struggled with. And like even like buying clothes, like I would get really upset if I had to buy like a large, and like that's like really stupid because, you know, like you literally, like if it's clothes and it fits you, that's it. Like you should just be, you know, like that should end there. So like this year, that's what like one of my like overall goals is to be like, I know I probably won't be like 100% there, but I would really like to be like 80% there. So like I feel like each month I'm gonna like take kind of little steps. So like for example, January, I really want to focus on like getting my body moving, not like to like lose weight or like stuff like that, like not that kind of thing, but like more like moving and like exercise to just like become happier. Like I always feel like I'm always been a sporty person, like always doing sort of like something, whereas now I'm like older, like I've kind of done that less, and I kind of take it out on my body a lot more. Like I feel like when I'm exercising and I'm doing sort of like sport or like activities that are like active, I always feel more positive about my body, not because it's making me slimmer necessarily, but because it makes me think, oh, I'm moving, like I'm actually, my body is like getting me around, like I'm doing stuff. Whereas when I'm like for the past few days, I've literally, like no joke, yesterday was the first time I'd left the house in probably about 4 days, and like that's not normal. So I feel like especially in lockdown, like I become really sluggish and I don't want to move, and like especially because it's cold outside, like I just don't want to do anything. So I've set myself a target of just like moving more, like whether it's like going out for a walk for like 5 minutes around the block, just getting some air and like moving my body, or like yesterday, like last night, I like me and my dad did like a little like circuits thing in like downstairs, and like that was literally 20 minutes, but like my body is aching today, but I feel really good for it because like I released a lot of like energy. So yeah, so that's definitely like, that's how I'm gonna like do that. It's just like little goals like that. But I think I've seen like the latter half of 2020, I've been thinking this quite a lot, and like especially like around my birthday as well, like I had a lot of people reach out to me that like I haven't spoken to in like quite a long time, and like, or people that were in London and like I knew them from school, or like that kind of thing, like, and they were like, oh, like let's go for a drink, or like let's, when there's things to do, like when we're out of lockdown, like let's do stuff. And like I really feel like I need to like utilize that, and like I really want to put like effort and time into people that actually want to put effort and time back into me. Like I think like I'm kind of going to be selfish in 2021 and like kind of like do things that make me happy. And like talking about boys, if the boy doesn't give you the time of day, like if he doesn't reply to you for like ages, or like he's just shit and all that sort of stuff, I always make excuses, and I'm like, you know, I really want it this year, just like if they don't want to message me, then that shows, like, and it should just be cut off there. Like, and I feel like that's the same for like everyone. Like I think that I really want to have the mindset that if like I'm not, it's kind of hard to say, but like if I'm kind of not if I'm not happy with how it's going, then maybe I should take a step back, or like I just really don't want to have like be in like toxic sort of like mindsets. And like I just really want to make use of like, or like utilize like people like reaching out to me, or like me making effort with like people from uni that like I love spending time with them, but I've been lazy and haven't messaged them, like that kind of thing. Like I just really want to sort of reach out to people that have reached out to me and sort of follow through with that. Also want to kind of like have the mentality that if something's not right for me, then it needs to be cut out of my life. Okay, and then the last one, which I thought was really, really sweet, and it's really nice because I feel like it's really, really important for like during lockdown to like reach out to people, like even if they're strangers, even if they're people you haven't spoken to for like 6 months, or whether they're literally your best friend. Like I think it's so important to just like a simple like how are you is like can go a long way. So yeah, so thank you, Catherine. Catherine asked me how am I feeling, like how am I doing in lockdown. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I've actually really, really struggled in this lockdown, and we've done 1 week, which makes me think, oh my god. But I'm really gonna try and change it round. I just think like we've kind of done like a full cycle almost of this whole lockdown. Like things are really bad in the UK at the moment, and like everything around us is so negative that it's really drained me, and I feel quite like overwhelmed by it all. Just like almost like there's no end in sight. Like we thought there was an end in sight, and then it got worse again. Yeah, I've just felt really, really negative, and I'm not going to go on about it because you probably don't want to be like, it's not good to dwell on the negatives, but it just makes me sad that I haven't been able to see my friends as I would have liked to, my family as I'd have liked to, can't do simple things. I feel really robbed of the fact that I can't really, like I moved to London, like I haven't really been able to like live my life in London like as what I'd dreamed and imagined it to be. So I kind of feel robbed, and it sounds really stupid because there are people out there that have had it far, far, far worse. Like I am grateful that things have turned out better, I guess, for me than other people have, but I just feel sad for like other people. Like it's just I don't know, I've found this one a lot tougher. I really want to change that round. I really want to do like get myself into like a good place again, especially because I think it's so important, because the way things are going, I don't think we're going to be out of a lockdown in February. Like, so I would like to be able to like, I don't think I could keep having this mentality until what, 2 months down the line. I don't think that can like that would be able to work with me. Me and my friends are going to do like a Zoom group call tomorrow, which would be really nice, and like just being in contact with people, but having to make it like sort of the lockdown way, I think is really important. Like I said about movement, like I really want to like get myself moving again, and then just taking time for myself. Like I really want to just like relax. I've read so many books already, sort of since we've been in this like tier 4 and then the lockdown, which makes me feel like relaxed. So yeah, but I hope everyone else is doing okay. I know a lot of people have said it, but like my DMs are always open on my Instagram, or like if you've got my number, like message me or whatever. Like I hope people are doing okay, because this is a really shitty time, and I think it's really important that people like put efforts into checking that everyone's okay. So yeah, okay, so that is the end of the questions, and so the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit worried about how this is going to turn out, because like it's very BTEC. I'm literally using my phone. I'm not really very confident speaking in front of the camera, although I feel like I have waffled today, so apologise. And if there's anything that you would like me to film, or like anything that you want to see from me, and then do DM me on Instagram, or like leave a comment in the comment section. But yeah, it would mean the world if you subscribed, because then I'd actually know that people want to like watch me like awkwardly like filming myself. And yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys are all well, and hopefully I'll be seeing you very soon.